Hello, guys, and welcome back. This is Forex Alpha. It's been a while. Um, okay, so today I'll quickly be teaching you something. I'll actually be teaching you something new. I won't be showing you my analysis, how it went. I'll actually be teaching you how to understand the market as a trader, how to have an insight in the market using just simple steps. So let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. Now, okay, this is a trade I have currently running. I have this trade currently running. So now, before I kickstart, I would like you guys to have an insight of how I trade. So from that, I will now be able to teach you this simple strategy that will make you money if you can be disciplined enough to follow it. Okay, so now this is my analysis on trading view. So I'll be going through some of my trades last week, from the 4th of October. From the 4th of October. Now, the reason why I'm showing this, I want to actually um, make you to understand that this strategy actually works and it's very simple. Very, very simple. So now this is the first trade I took. This was on the 4th of October. I published this on the 4th of October and took the trade on the 5th of October. So now, pay close attention because you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. Now, if you come here, I published this on the 4th of October saying that um, gold has rallied up since this week. It has gotten very close to a weekly high. You can see the weekly high here, which is 17 what 33. That is the weekly high. Then if price continue to trade below this point, I'll be looking to what? To sell. So now this strategy is simply based on what? Support and resistance only. If you don't understand how support and resistance works, you can check the previous video I uploaded on support and resistance. Now let's dive into it. This was when I analyzed the market, and this what happened few minutes later, after some hours, like the next day, which is 5th. Mind you, I prepared for this trade when on the 4th of October. Please, I'll call you back. Hello? I'll call you back. I'll call you back. So now you can see on the 5th of October, I got in on this trade. It went into 30 pips, then boom, 200 pips. Now let's play the replay. Let me give you the replay. What happened? Now you can see what happened. After all said and done, boom, it came down to where I wanted it to come, which is what? 16 what? 63, which is more than 250 pips. But for that first day, I closed some of my entry here, which is 200 pips. Now this extra 200 pips, making it what? 400 pips, risking very, very, very little. Now, since you have gotten an insight of my trades, let me show you this one again. This is the continuation of the same trade. The next day, I analyze the same market again, which is this. You can see me saying that gold will still drop from here down. Gold will still drop from here down. So let me show you. Let's play the replay. I'm trying to make this video snappy. No, it's not this one. It's not this one. Not this. Sorry, 5th of October. This one is 5th. Sorry, it's on the next page. That is the continuation on the next page. Now this is it. This is the page one. Now continuation of that same trade, of that same gold trade. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It should be on the 5th of October. Yeah, here is it. Here is it. Now pay close attention, guys. Just pay very close attention, because if you miss this, this is the simplest strategy you will need to trade. But it requires what? Consistency and discipline. Now look at it. Mind you, I took this sell on the 5th of October and got out here. So now this is a new day, which is what? 6th of October. Now I analyzed expecting to sell on the 7th down here. I can see the analysis on the 5th of October. I posted it. This is a continuation of the idea I posted earlier. Here you can see gold drop 200 pips, blah, 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 blah. So I'm expecting it Asian Open. If it opens up and I'll be expecting to sell it back down, you can see the arrow. Now, this is what happened. Let me click on it. Look at what happened. Boom! You can see it drop, like you can see it drop back down to that place. So now you can get multiple entries using this simple strategy. You can get multiple entries using this strategy. Now, let me show you one more about continuation of a trade that is already in motion. The trade that's already in motion now. This is GBP USD. GBP USD. So you can see the analysis on the 6th of October. I'm expecting to drop 45 pips. I made 45 pips, 125 pips, then I got out at 130 pips. Now, this is what happened. Let me show you what happened. Let's play it back. Let's zoom out. You can see how price followed this, came here and started dropping and dropping and dropping. Now, this was the first day. I actually got out here. I actually got out somewhere here, which was 130 pips. Now, but look at the continuation. Pay attention to this. This is where you need to get something. Now, this is the continuation of that same trade, or the same GBP trade. Now, you can see I wrote GBP USD update. This is the update. Now, I've already gotten out here. So now the next day, I predicted the market to come back here, which is a resistance. Then I'll be looking to continue the sell. Now, watch what happened. This is what happened. You can see market came back, touching the resistance and dropping back to my target. Now, this being said, you can also check the write-up continuation from my previous analysis. If price continue to trade below this point, I'll enter back a bit close to that reason. Is that the point of breakout, and price has high probability of coming back there. This was the point of what? Breakout. So in this simple strategy, I'll be teaching you how to understand support and resistance, and simple breakout strategy. So now let me quickly, which pair will I use? Let me make use of gold on a different frame. So I have different frames I use. So now this is gold. This is another frame on gold. So let me quickly show you the strategy. I'll be clearing out all this drawing. I'll be clearing out all this drawing. Now, let me say I came to my 4 hours. You want to mark out your support and resistance. As I said, if you don't know how to mark out support and resistance, you can check out my previous videos on support and resistance. So now, you can also check me out on TradingView to be keeping track of my analysis. You can see it Forex Alpha 7. You can search on TradingView and give me a follow. You can be keeping track. You can be learning one or two things from the way I analyze and the content I publish on TradingView. Now let's go. I'll quickly do a quick one. Just a very snappy something. Snappy. I'm trying to rush this. Okay, now this being said and done, one more here. I'm trying to make this video as short and precise as possible. Now I'm done with this support and resistance, so let's dive into it. Now, one thing you guys need to know about support and resistance is it's a very simple beginner strategy. Now you know that on a resistance zone you're looking to sell, on the support zone you're looking to buy. Now this strategy is simple. If the market price is trending below this place, what do I mean by trending below? Like is trending like this, still under this place, is not above the resistance. Just be looking out to sell that market. Sell. Like at this point, you're looking to sell here. At this point, you'll be looking to sell here. Okay, at this point, you'll be looking to sell here, like which is this. Sell here, put your stop loss where? Above the resistance, just above the resistance. Then put your first take profit at the next zone and the second profit at the next zone. Now watch. You can see it drop. You can see it dropping. You can also see here it came to this place again, but it was still under this resistance. You can still see it dropping. Now, whenever a zone breaks, what do we mean by a zone breaks? Whenever any of these lines, support zone breaks, you know the support has changed. So you can make reference to my previous video to understand this very well. Now, whenever a zone breaks, you can know that the support has changed to what? Resistance. So from here, you can still be looking out for selling opportunity another day, which is what? You sell below the line here, put your stop loss just above the resistance. Same thing, you can see you cut this move, it sold down. Now here again you can see the market breaking this level. So now if this is another day, you can also do what? Sell it at that breakout, sell it here, and put your stop loss where. And now mind you, before you sell, make sure there are 2 or 3 candles on the 1 hour that has closed. Like you can see this is the first 1 hour candle breaking, closing below it, or you can use 30 minutes for to get more precise entry. If you come to 30 minutes, let me zoom in. Like for instance, this particular trade, you can see 30 minutes candle closing below here. So you can take your entry here, putting your stop loss above. Same thing. Once the candle closes below the breakout, which is here, enter your trade, put your stop loss just a bit above the zone. You can see it dropping. Now, that being said, you can see another zone broke out here. So if you actually want to take this trade again, you can do what? Wait. After this 30 minutes candle close, you enter your trade here, placing your stop loss directly on the zone, which is here. You can see it, you are risking just little, like 39 pips to get about 150 pips, which is a mad risk to reward. And for newbies, please try to be following the trend. Try to be following the trend. So this is the first part of the strategy. This is the first part of the strategy. Now let me now tell you how you can condition your mind to be able to make sense of this strategy. How you can condition your mind to be able to do what? Make sense of this strategy. How your mind will not be playing tricks on you, because after teaching you this analysis, telling you buy on support zone, sell on resistance zone, buy on support zone, sell on resistance zone, most of you will fall a victim of this. Most of you will be a victim of this, whereby market, you started selling the market from here, and the market got to this point and started ranging. You now gonna say, this thing wants to buy, oh. Or let's say it got to this point, let's say this point, after seeing 250 pips, you can say, oh, this thing wants to buy, let me buy since it's on a support level. You can place a buy. Now if you look at this is what we call trap. This is a retracement, not actually the main trend. You can see it trying to pull up, he play tricks on you, you think it's going, and most of you newbies will start stacking more positions here. You keep on entering more buys, and it will end badly, because if you look at it, you are trying to trade against the what? The trend, and it will go bad against you. So now this is how I want you to condition your mind. Whenever you draw the support and resistance level on your chart, you come to the 1 hour time frame. These are I want you to be this is how I want you to be viewing the market. At any given level, think that this thing can always go in 2 ways. It can only go in 2 ways, which is this. The first way is this. If, assuming the market is still here, let me use here. Oh, sorry. Let me use let's assume the market is in between here. Now, one of the rules of this strategy, whenever the market is in between the line, in between support or resistance, don't do anything. The only thing you can do in your mind is this. You will draw a scenario. Let's say this is where the market price is currently trending, this place. Now let me use a new marker. Now what you do is this. Let me use pink. Let me use pink. Now what you do is this. From this blue point is where the market price is currently. So now from your head, you are going to say this thing is going to go in 2 ways. The first way is from here. I can either wait for it to come to this place and do something like this, then I start selling down. This is the first way. Now the second uh, scenario will be this. Let me change this color to blue. Let me use blue. Now the second scenario is this. You say to yourself that since the market is here, I can either wait for it to get to my support zone, and I wait for it to do something like this. If the price is still trending on top, I can now buy it back to this place. Now this is what you need to have in your mind. It's as simple as that. Don't One of the rules, if you want this strategy to work for you, don't go and start placing trades in between the trend. For example, what happened here? You can decide to take this trade and place your stop loss here, or you decide not to take it at all and wait for it to break. You take it here, You can decide to take your entry where here and place your stop loss where above. You can see it dropping, and as you know, the trend is still what dropping. Now if you still don't understand how trend works, you can check my video, beginners video on trend and support. It will make sense to you. But now this is how I want you to condition your mind. Now on this first scenario, on getting to this part now, you now have in your mind that okay, since the market has this is the continuation of this first scenario. Since the market has gotten to this point, since the market has gotten to this point, if price continue to trade below this zone, below here, below here, below here, I can continue what selling down to the next zone, to the next what support, to the next support, which is here. This is just then on getting to this support, there are two scenarios, which means if price get to this point, let me put a price tag to it so we will not get confused. This is what 16 what, this is 1697. So let's say that you took this sell, you took this sell from here. Let me do a recap so you not get confused. Let me do a recap. Now my recap now is this: at 1720 is actually where the price was when you were analyzing. Now if you want to follow this strategy and make money off it, at 1720 you are doing nothing. Why? The market is in between two zones. It's in between a support and in between a resistance, so you do nothing. So in your head, you are going to say in your head that since the market is at 1620, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait 1720. I'm going to wait. If it gets close to 1730, which is a resistance, I'll start looking out for what? Selling opportunity, which is a what we call a high probability what setup. Now coming to this place, you can place your sell here, place your stop loss. You can see the stop loss very small, like 30 pips, dropping down here. How many pips? 150 pips to the next zone, which is what? 1713. Now on getting to 1713, if price still breaks below and continue trading under this place, you can take partial and break even. Then here you can also take another minor entry here and placing your stop loss here, riding it to the next zone, which is another 100 and what? 50 pips. Are you getting me? Back to what? 1697. Don't always be in a rush to catch reversal. Follow the trend as a newbie. Follow the trend and you make money. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any questions, I'll be in the comment section to answer your questions. Then I'll make another video to update you on how you can maximize your earning following this simple strategy. Thanks for watching. This is Forex Alpha. See you next time.